Hi, I'm Mike, owner of The In-Groove in Phoenix, Arizona. Today we're doing the new arrival video for April 1st, 2022. So a couple of pre-orders to tell you guys about. First, the Rolling Stones, live at the El Macambo. It's a live concert from 1977. Box set, 4-disc set. It's a pretty good show. I've heard bootlegs of it in the past. It's never been officially released. It's been booted quite a bit, but it was a real small surprise gig. I think it was to like 300 people. So looking forward to that. That's coming out May 13th. Two new Blue Note classic titles. And I want to say these classic titles I'm probably the most excited for. Ronnie Foster's Two-Headed Fripp and Jack McDuff's Moon Rappin'. Both of these are great funky titles, but I'm a huge fan of the Ronnie Foster record. Very, very funky. Go online and listen to it. Go listen to Chunky. That's kind of the main track on the record. Big fan of it. Looking forward to it. I think it was reissued in the 90s, but originals go for a couple $100. They're really hard to find, but it's nice to be getting the funkier stuff. I always kind of envisioned that the series would lend more into the later Blue Note stuff that's not been reissued to death, and that's kind of looks like they're going to do a good amount of it. So looking forward to that. Tool Fear and Inoculum box set. I was very worried that I wouldn't receive my initial orders to cover pre-orders. That does not look like it's going to be a problem. I'm getting all of my pre-orders covered, and I do have a couple extra box sets that I'm going to be shipping out. So I've opened the pre-order on the website back up for that. So if you still want it, get it now. I'm getting what I originally ordered, but I've tried getting more. Doesn't look like it's going to happen. So it seems like it's going to still be relatively difficult to get, although not as bad as I thought because they are covered in my pre-orders at least. But, you know, like I said, I did order from many different vendors to try to cover that pre-order, but it looks like that is going through. All right, let's take a look at the new arrivals. Oh, I told you guys this one more time. Next week, I am going to be in the Netherlands for the Mega Record Fair. Me and my buddy Johnny got a table all set up. I think we're going to be in the 500s towards like the bathrooms in the back, but you know, come say hi. All right, newest release from Mobile Fidelity. This is the first of a super vinyl title that is a dedicated super vinyl title. ELO's El Dorado. So they've gone back and they've done some existing titles as super vinyl, but this is the first title that was done specifically as a super vinyl title. And from what it seems, this is going to be a new ongoing series. So just got these today. Haven't had a chance to listen to it myself. Looking forward to it. But yeah, El Dorado. Jackie McLean, Tipping the Scales, new Blue Note Tone Poet. There's another one, you know, these came out in a pair. I wonder, what is it, Sunny Red? Maybe there's one more Blue Note Tone Poet that's supposed to come out this week. It's still in shipment, so I've got the one, not the other. Sir Reg. Kings of Sweet Feck All. Okay. New Eric Clapton record. The Lady in the Balcony, the Lockdown Sessions. '16 acoustic 2021 performance of recent and classic tracks. Yeah, the new Red Hot Chili Peppers. A couple different versions of it. This seems like it's going to go the way of the Paul McCartney 3. They're just going to do tons of versions. There's also a Record Store Day version of this coming out. But I've got the standard vinyl and the deluxe gatefold and poster edition vinyl. All right, new from Sam Records, Donald Byrd and Bobby Jasper. This looks really good. Love the photography on the back. But yeah, also, so we've got this Donald Byrd. This is the new arrival. And I got a restock on a couple Donald Byrd titles. Bird in Paris. And Parisian Thoroughfare. I mean, the quality on these, I've showed a lot of Sam Records in the past. It's one of my favorite labels. It's a boutique label out of France. It's kind of the Music Matters of France. They use the original session photography, original they go back and recreate the original flip back cover. It's all analog. I mean, they do a killer job on their titles. They only do, what do they have, 10, 12 titles in print? Really small amount of records, but what they have in print is extremely good, really solid. So this, I've got a very small amount of these in, enough to show you, but that's about it. Still waiting on the rest of my order on this. What's Going On by Marvin Gaye. This has the all analog. I believe disc 1 on this is going to be all analog. Direct to Analog Mastering by Kevin Gray at Coherent. So it's a 2 LP set. Disc 1 is the original album. Disc 2 is You Are Getting, what are they, bonus LP featuring rare cuts, making their vinyl debut. Looks really, really well done. Really heavy cardboard, tip-on jacket. So it looks quite nice. Looking forward to this. Not sure what's going on with the rest of the shipment. It seems like the last couple of weeks things have been getting weird with shipping again. But who knows? Samson Head On from Culture Factory. One pressing edition of 2000. Culture Factory stuff sells out typically right away. They're all one shot, generally colored vinyl. They're doing 2,000 of this one. Richard Ashcroft, Acoustic Hymns, Volume 1. Alrighty. Diana Ross presents the Jackson 5, 140 gram colored orange vinyl, limited edition to 1,500 copies. All right, Alabama Shakes, Boys and Girls. This is a Record Store Day Essential title. Record Store Day Essential titles are kind of indie store exclusive titles, exclusive only to Record Store Day authorized stores. It is looks like a series of these things they're doing. I've showed these in the past, but they all appear to be numbered, although they're coming out in a way, that's not in order. But this is number 7. The Best of Rory Gallagher. Limited edition clear vinyl. The definitive 15 classic tracks. Yeah. Mastered at Abbey Road Studios. What in the world is this? Moon Lafarite? Yeah, Mon Lafarite. The name of the record is Cess. Okay. That would be probably the interesting cover of the week. Looks like she is holding a miniaturized bull. All right. Orchestral Maneuvers in the Dark, Enola Gaye. 12-inch single, right? Yeah. 12-inch single, repress of a 12-inch single. Cool. The Chris Cornell, No One Sings Like You Anymore. This is the limited edition picture disc version. But unlike most picture discs, that actually comes in a proper cover, which is quite nice. Nerd. Nothing. All right, Kiss, Off the Soundboard, live in Virginia Beach, 2004. I think this is the 3rd title in a reoccurring series of these official released bootlegs that they're doing. Let's see, Mega Man Legends, Mega Man soundtrack, pretty cool. Original video game soundtrack, limited edition 2 LP colored vinyl. Capcom officially licensed. Seagirls, the new album. Don't know why they put the barcode on the front. I'm not digging that particular aesthetic, especially because you've got this mostly white cover, or back cover. Self-titled from Roxy Music. Let's see, remastered and cut half speed from the original 1/4-inch tapes at Abbey Road Studios. Let's see, remastered and cut from the original half speed, remastered and cut half speed from the original 1/4-inch tracks. Maybe that's analog, I don't know. Close on the wording, but I didn't think any of the stuff coming out of Abbey Road at a half speed was analog, but this could be an outlier. Not sure. 2 LPs I was supposed to have last week. They got here late. Milt Jackson with the Thelonious Monk Quintet. And Time Waits, the amazing Bud Powell. 2 Blue Note classics, all analog, cut by Kevin Gray. What is this? Carpenter Brunt, Leather Terror. Made in France. Point Noir. Cuts. Really nice, elaborate back cover. I wonder why they decided to put the parental advisories on the back. It's on the front as well, but I don't know, maybe they wanted to break apart this wildly intricate back cover they did by throwing that parental advisory sticker there. Art Blakey and the Jazz Messengers chipping in. First time on vinyl, North American clear vinyl edition. This is limited to 500 copies. But yeah. Edwin Starr, War and Peace. God, they're doing some of these Motown reissues. Why are they only to 1,500 copies? That Jackson 5 with the Diana Ross Presents, that was 1,500 copies. This Edwin Starr is 1,500 copies. 140 gram orange vinyl. Some more video game soundtracks. Always in demand. People ask for them all the time. Street Fighter Alpha 2. Another Capcom video game soundtrack. Street Fighter Alpha Warriors. There's a big demand for these video game soundtracks. I get people all the time asking me where my video game soundtrack section is. That always kind of, it's like, I don't have a section for it. I've got a soundtrack section, but that's about it. Confidence Man, Tilt. But people are asking for it, so. Beirut, Artifacts. The Helicopters, Eyes of Oblivion. Clear LP with poster, limited to 2,500. Bonnie Taylor, Her Ultimate Collection. I actually like Bonnie Taylor. This is a pretty solid greatest hits comp. When I was very, very young, one of my favorite movies was Howard the Duck and Holding Out for a Hero. I'm almost positive it was on that soundtrack. But yeah, maybe 5, 6 years old, 7 years old. I always remember watching Howard the Duck. I went back and recently and tried watching it, and man, that movie is so horrendous. It's so bad. But when I was, 5, 6, 7 years old, I liked it. They're doing some can reissues, a monster movie. Pearl Jam's Greatest Hits, Volume 2. Nice to get this on vinyl. Albeit not super cheap, but what else is new? And volume 1. 2-disc set. Billy Ocean, his Ultimate Collection. All right, what is this? Ella Fitzgerald and Louis Armstrong. This is the colored vinyl limited edition light blue. Another Can reissue soundtrack. It's been a while since we've had some Can stuff in print. New Testament. Let's see, what is this? The 10th studio album. Limited to 2000. Pressed on white and blue and green splattered vinyl. What is this? Bebe Rexha. Let's see. Better Mistakes. I kind of like the Beetlejuice vibe going on here. This is on limited edition colored vinyl. Girl in Red. Exclusive black and red vinyl. What else do we got here? Blaze Away. More Cheba? Yeah, you can go with more Cheba. That's probably close. And we've got another Record Store Day Essential. This is number 18. So like I said, we are nowhere near in order. But I'm digging these Record Store Day Essentials. These are all super limited too, guys. They're like one shot and done. The way they kind of work is I order them way in advance. They'll make them special to order. As many as I want, they'll send me. But you can only order it the one time. And once you order it, that's it. But they're pretty solid titles. Let's see. Linda Ronstadt, Greatest Hits, Volume 1 and 2. They both have the actual textured cover. Pressed on 180 gram vinyl. I mean, you know, God, I used to laugh at these things. You know, these were records that you get them in through the door and you're like, oh, God, more Linda Ronstadt. No, I'm not taking away from musical talent. She's actually from Arizona. But these were just dollar records for decades. And recently, you know, they're in demand, especially the greatest hits. Linda sells now, and I mean, it's not easy to find in the best shape. So having those in print, probably not the worst idea. Versus the World. Tom Morello, The Atlas Underground Fire. Includes Highway to Hell featuring Bruce Springsteen and Eddie Vedder. Okay. This has a lot of guys. Bruce Springsteen, Eddie Vedder, Bring Me to the Horizon, Chris Stapleton. Interesting. All right, guys, that is it for this week's new arrival. Check us out on the website at theingroove.com. Until next time.